Cancerians, welcome to your general reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader for 14 till 31 July. This is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. We're going to take a look at your recent energy, like your past energy, your current energy, your immediate future. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to end off with a message from the universe, a message from Gaia for you, for your life guidance. If anything in the reading resonates with you, place your dominant hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, claim that for yourself, say yes to that. Okay, I have recently recorded for you a guided hypnosis to serve your highest good, to release negative energy, to build a closer relationship with your guides, your guardians, and your angels. It will come up at the end of the video, so you don't have to go look for it. Okay, recent past. Cancerians. 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 10 of Pentacles. It's interesting, Cancerians, because typically this will be a difficult scenario for you, a difficult thing to deal with, because for some of you there is something, someone, a situation, a connection that you have to deal with, but this is sort of like, when we realize that a situation has played out, we realize that it's the end of it, it's time to call it quits, it's time to sort of like get to the end of it. Sometimes we have a tendency as human beings to hold on. I also just want to let you know, you may hear some background sounds, you can completely ignore it, that's my family. But what I can see with you, Cancer, is that you realize that in the recent past that there were still some things that were holding you back. There was some like manifestation blocks over here that was holding you back, and you recognize what they were. I feel they were very, very personal to you. So maybe, you had some feelings, some emotions towards someone, maybe more than one person, maybe there was things in your life that you had to overcome. Whatever it is, I feel that you really wrapped it out with this Emperor energy over there. The Emperor energy has got number 4 energy, which is all about stability. The Emperor is at Aries energy. It's at new beginnings energy. It's taking control of your life, really, deciding on your self-expression. How do I want to enjoy my life? What kind of energy do I want to exude? What kind of message do I want to send to the universe? So I feel that for many of you, there was that little something that was holding you back. And some of you may have thought, that's kind of fine. I don't have to deal with that. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. I don't have to worry about it. But I feel that you got the clarity that sometimes we're going to say, I'm just going to let it slide. You realize that you couldn't just let it slide. And then you started to do the healing. So there's a lot of deep inner healing that has, a lot of you have done. There's really taken place. Some of you had to sort of, in a way, almost like walk the journey on your own. Doesn't mean that you didn't have support, but it's almost like expectations that you had to release for how life is going to be, for how love is going to be. Maybe there's that one person you were still holding out. Maybe it can work out. But and I like that. And if you didn't get this realization, I'm happy to share it with you. Where we sometimes get, especially with love, or let's say maybe you wanted to open a business and you were very passionate about that particular thing. And you kind of feel that, this is how it's got to be. And if it's not like that, then, what's the point? It's a whole big disappointment. But the beautiful thing about life is that we've got multiple possibilities. And sometimes you can get exactly what you want to get in a better way with a different person or in a different way. Okay. So I really, really like that, because that, as I said, that normally for people that will be challenging, but for you, I feel that it was a relief. Okay, let's see what is that is bringing you in your current space. These cards really, really want to come out. And you have got the 5 of Pentacles, the Death card energy, and the 6 of Pentacles. So some of you are losing a little bit of hope at this particular point in time, Cancers. You want to look at your mindset. You want to practice those things that are putting you in a positive space, and be mindful of the things that bring you into a negative space. What brings your energy, you can almost say, into ill repute, Maybe look at your thoughts. What are still the things that you might be thinking on, focusing, doing, or neglecting to do that is sort of placing you in that blah sort of space, that sort of space of like, well, I don't know if it's going to work out. Because what I can tell you, beautiful Cancerians, is that it's like some of you are seeming, you're seeing some doom and gloom that is coming about here in life. Oh, well, I'm trying this, but it's not going to work, and so forth and so forth and so forth. I feel that things are working out faster there with the death card energy than you may imagine there with the Scorpio energy. And here with the death card energy, this is like a mirror of truth that is being held up to you, Cancerians. And you want to ask yourself, because remember you've done that work in the past there, what might be some of the other things that I still need to work through that might still be holding me back? And the thing is, when we speak about shadow work and, sort of like that sort of thing, inner child healing, people often have the tendency to put a very negative label on it. Oh my goodness, inner child healing. Oh goodness, shadow work, whatever. But shadow work is really about getting a clear grasp on what are the things that are holding you back, and then sort of like letting those things go, releasing them with peace and light, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, so you can be free, others can be free, and you open the channels for prosperity to flow through. There's a change of mindset that you will really benefit from here, my beautiful Cancerians. If you're gonna spend a lot of your mind energy, if you're really going to spend a lot of your mind energy, you can just as well spend it on, sorry, just moving that over there. You can just as well spend it on, sort of daydreaming. What is the most amazing thing, how your life can be? Some of the best advice that a friend of mine has given me, a fellow Cancerian as well, when I was sort of facing this sort of current mindset, dream bigger for yourself, Um, and I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But what if it does happen? As opposed to focusing on all the negative things that can go wrong, Cancerians. Okay. Energy is a little bit intense for you at the moment, going into that, that next level sort of energy, that Leo sort of energy, which can feel a little bit rough. So be kind to yourself. What do we have for energy heading your way? Okay, what do we have for energy heading your way? Immediate future. You've got the Chariot energy, but it felt like this card fell out first, so I'm going to put it like this. I like to put it in the sequence that it comes out. So Eight of Wands, the Chariot energy, which is your energy, beautiful Cancerian. So you're getting in alignment. For those of you that are feeling totally out of alignment, you're really getting into alignment, which is amazing, which is beautiful, which is brilliant, which is great. And again, remember, if you like it, claim it for yourself. Say yes to it. And you've got the Knight of Swords over there as well. So there's quite a lot going on in this immediate future for you. You've got a busy future that is heading your way. Okay. Be mindful of overwhelming yourself. Be mindful of taking on too many projects, even if they are positive things. Okay. Remember, too many of a positive thing can sort of throw you out of balance. So be mindful of overwhelming yourself. There might be an easier way to find what you seek. Okay. There with the Chariot energy. You're coming into your own, you're coming into your balance, and it's so great, really. I want to show you just these cards that are laying down the middle of your reading. Recent past, current space, immediate future. Emperor, new beginnings. Death card, letting go of what is not serving your highest good, and the Chariot, coming into your shine, coming into your moment, coming into your being. And a lot of times in life, we want to know exactly what everything's going to be. What do I need to do to be fully prepared? But it's almost like one of those things in life that you only really fully understand the situation and the scenario when you are there. It's like building a house. You can build a house, you can have all these plans for the furniture, you're going to put it where, and how you're going to do it. But it's only really when you're within that physical space where you can see what really, really works correctly. And that is where you're heading. There's a lot of, I want to definitely clarify this energy coming towards in your immediate future, because there's a lot of opportunities coming your way. But I'm going to go out here and say not necessarily all of them are good, even though they may seem incredibly good on the surface, or be mindful of being sold sort of like ideas that, on paper they sound really good, and like when you go to an open day basically at like a college or something, or learning institution, the way they sometimes sell things to you, it's like, oh my goodness, you're like, why have I not done this before? Until you sometimes get into it. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should be overly suspicious. I'm just letting you know that everything coming your way might not necessarily be, something that you have to go on. There's a song that my favorite singer sings, Sarah Brightman, and it says, "Not every boat you come across is one you have to take." And sometimes standing still can be the best move that you ever make, and it comes from, obviously I don't own the rights to the song, it comes from a song, The Journey Home, very, very beautiful song. You might want to go look that up, especially the lyrics. Okay, so recent past, what has brought you towards where you are? What's the guidance there? So clarifying the Nine of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands, we have got so these cards, they're written a little bit differently. I'm just going to tell you what they are. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Nine, blah, 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 sorry, getting tongue twisted. The Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so that's the energy that you've got there in your recent past. Apologies there for getting a bit tongue twisted in the recent past. So this is about beauty growing from challenges. You may have thought that a situation was impossible. You may have thought, you might want to, if you don't have strong Gemini placements, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, maybe you just want to go look at the Gemini reading, because in ways this is sort of correlating with that reading. Okay, but challenging things that you might have been facing over there, beautiful, beautiful Cancerians, things that you thought, oh my goodness, I don't know, is this ever going to work out? It's like some of you lost hope. And it's like there's beauty that started to grow out of the hopelessness, which is wonderful, There's a space where I feel that you started to get hope again. So it's almost like some of you gave up on your dreams and you felt that your dreams are never going to happen. And life somehow let you know it's going to be fine, it's going to be okay. There's a little bit of extra something if you need it, okay? There's a little bit of extra motivation, there's a little bit of extra support if you need it. Somebody might have come in and done something that really took you to that next level. Like in probably my next videos, you are going to see me in my new space that I've set up. And that has really happened when somebody said to me, hey, I know that you've been wanting to have a very big desk, and I've been looking and I couldn't find something that was particularly what I wanted. And then, and I thought I'm going to have to obviously buy it and stuff like that. And then somebody said to me, hey, I found this really beautiful big desk and I found this sort of like space that you can put your cards and your books in. Would you like it? And then I just got it. So I feel that for many of you, that experience has taken place where everything was just available for you. Okay. Obviously, when you see me in that space, you're going to see my face. But there's definitely a helping hand that came through from the universe for you. All right. Let's look at your current space, because this current space is a little concerning to me. Even though we've got the Death card, which is very positive there, let's look at this current space, this Five of Pentacles, this Death card, and the Six of Pentacles energy. Just want to get some clarity over there. I feel it's very, very necessary. You might really, really want to look at the Gemini reading. I feel that you get some deeper guidance over there. But what you've got is you have got the Ace of Swords, and then you've got the Judgment energy there in the middle, which is about releasing so that, new things can go on. It's often about releasing in the mind and releasing within the emotions, and not so much releasing in physicality, okay? Some of you may feel that the plan for your life, that it's going to take long, that it's going to be difficult, that it's going to be expensive. Doesn't have to be. All you need to do is open yourself to almost like a brighter, more cheery, more easy sort of solution, and then that solution can come through, but you gotta allow it. All right. And then we've got the Seven of Wands over there as well, which is all about emotions. So breakthroughs coming over here for you. Breakthroughs in thoughts, breakthroughs in beliefs, breakthroughs in understandings, breakthroughs in how you can do things differently in life. Definitely coming through there for you in beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ways. You may have thought that, again, things may take long, it will be difficult, it will be expensive. It doesn't have to be that way. If you can release that belief. Now, I'm not saying that you should completely throw caution out of the wind and or out of the window and anything like that. It's just that you can have everything that you'd like to have, if you can allow it to come through. And you don't have to work that hard for it. We are conditioned as human beings that you have to almost kill yourself to get what you'd like to get. And that doesn't have to be true unless you choose for it to be true for yourself. things that you don't need there with the Seven of Wands. You don't always need those huge changes to take place, or like 10 years to pass in order for the desires of your heart to come through. It can happen just like that. But you got to allow it. You got to be open to it. Okay? So don't bring yourself down with believing it's never going to happen. Because it may. And this could be for love. This could be for whatever really resonates with your heart. You know? Maybe take a look at your Venus reading, and if you don't know what your Venus is or how to get it, there's a link in the description that says free natal chart. It will show you how to get there and what it is and what it means. In your immediate future, clarifying this Eight of Wands, the Chariot energy, and the Knight of Swords, we have got the Seven of Cups. Cups is very prominent here. The cups energy, which is about, even though you don't see a lot of cups, I mean the energy of how you interact with others. Seven of Cups, King of Swords, and the Seven of Coins, the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So there's hope here. Now, will everything that you do be a success? Sometimes not. You know, you're going to try something and you're going to be very, very passionate about it, and it's not going to work out. And you're going to try something else, probably half-heartedly, and you'll be like, that's probably never going to work out. And then that's going to work out. But it's a bit of a trial and error. So try not to be so overly cautious going forward. You know, always looking at all the analytics and all those type of things. Just follow your light. Sometimes life just needs to show you this is not for you. And if it's not for you, leave it be. Let that ship sail. Okay? Remember, don't be too interested in other people's opinions. People's always going to have opinions about what you do and what you don't do. Okay? There's wisdom coming about for you here. Really, you know, I feel that you're becoming very strong. It's almost like you're in that process where, you know, where you're turning into a diamond, but you're going through this lots and lots of heat at the moment. And there is stability coming about for you, stability in finances, stability in life, stability in security. I feel that for many of you, there's not much of a love thing going on for you. Just because you might feel that you don't feel ready yet, you're working on your dreams and that sort of thing. And going forward, there is a space where I feel that you're becoming ready faster because you're working from a positive space. And when you come from positive, you always get more positive. Okay, let's see what the universe has got for you. What has Gaia got for you? If that resonates with you, if that was helpful, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, giving it a good old thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification button. For those of you that are already subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate it. What do you have? Fertility. Oh, I haven't seen this card in ages in this deck. Fertility is all about being ready. It's about being ready for that next level. You know, it's about being ready in energy for growth, for expansion, for your higher good, for your next level, for growth, you know, which is really, really fantastic, my beautiful Cancerians. This is about, you know, let me put it to you like this. So whenever you're in your season, which is basically, you know, when the sun is in your house, so it was in Cancer, you know, for the last bit, it's the sun is like the giver of life. It's like our father. It's like the one that pays for our university, sort of like education type of thing, you know. It gives us that oomph that we need. And so typically when the sun was in your house, so when it was your season, you get realigned. And sometimes being in our season can be pleasurable, but sometimes being in our season can be hard, because it's a time when you get realigned with your energy. And a lot of times people actually find that they are sad around their birthdays and stuff like that, because it's that energy realignment that's taking place. That balances your energy, your yin, your yang, your divine male, your divine feminine, so that you can go forward very, very prosperously. And that's what's happening for you. Fantastic. And so it is. Let's claim that together. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I hope that helps. If any of you want some further guidance, you can always book a personal reading. The details for how to do that is down below in the description. There's a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course. There's some details on how you can book an online past life regression hypnosis session, which is fantastic for expanding your life in positive ways. Do also check out the regression hypnosis that I have recorded for you, that's coming up on your screen right now. It will really help to expand your life exponentially. Until next time, goodbye, my beautiful Cancerians.